Hello and welcome to the guide on cash flow forecasting in WorkBook. The module is located in the finance area, general ledger section, right here. But let's first have a look at the headlines for this module. It's a very powerful tool for accurate short-term cash forecasting. The idea is to automate the time-consuming elements of any cash forecast and then supplement it by manual input, which enables you to do frequent and accurate forecasts in no time. The idea is hence not to use the module for the longer outlooks, 1 or 2 years potentially, which is normally based on the balance sheet budgets. That's not what this module is all about. So let's have a look at how it works. A cash flow forecast consists of 3 sections. A green section here, which is the system calculated cash income. The red section, the system calculated cash expenses, so to speak. And the yellow area, which is the manual input. So first step before starting to use the module would be to define these manual categories here. We do that on the third tab, cost type setup. And you can see we have 7 types set up here. And you can at any point in time add a new type. Simply do that on the blank line. And that new type will then be included in future forecasts. So create a new forecast by selecting new cash flow up here. Give it a name, which is usually recommended to be today's date included. And input the opening balance as it stands right now, cash and bank balances accumulated, so maybe that's 2 million. Select if you want a weekly or a monthly framework. I will go with monthly. Last day of the month is the suggested option here, so leave that be, and the same with the start date. The system has now generated a brand new forecast for me, summarizing all the income that we can see from the transactions being in the system. The first 2 lines are accounts receivable or debtor related, split to 2 lines, the non-due items and the overdue items. If you use the subscription module, we can calculate expected cash from future billings. And then of course the very essential element of the billing plans that we have on the price quotes on all the client jobs in the system. They are again split to the different statuses that the price quotes can have. And if you, for instance, do not want to include 20 and 40 maybe because they are not client approved statuses, then simply deselect here. And if there were numbers in those rows, they would be taken out of the totals in the bottom here. The red section, the accounts payable, creditor transactions going out of cash, but also including the invoices currently in workflow, not having been posted yet, and of course also the open purchase orders where we are currently awaiting invoices from the creditors. And then in the bottom here, the yellow manual types. Salaries being a very important one. We have nowhere to grab that in the system, so that needs to be one of the items here. Maybe supplied by other cost types according to your budget. And then VAT sales tax payments, loans, dividends, whatever you have. And then recommendedly a category I have here, adjust for overdue debtors, because it's almost certain that I will not receive all of these 5.4 million of overdue debtors in this month. So I will do an adjustment, taking out 1 million, maybe putting 500,000 back in the following month, and maybe putting 300,000 back in July, and the last 200,000, I don't know if I will actually ever get those, so I will not include those anywhere. That's it. I have now done my forecast here, and I can now easily read the most precise forecast I can do of my cash development in the upcoming months. I can see details on each and every of the system calculated numbers. So for instance, what billing plans are contributing to this line, simply look that up on the detail tab, price quotes approved external, and I can see all the data here, so complete visibility as to how that number is coming up. We do not have a report for this cash flow forecast as of yet, but you can at any point in time export it to Excel or PDF by doing just this. Finally, once you're done, approve the forecast and it will be forever unlocked and referenceable in this module. Thank you for watching.